Okay, guys, today we are gonna make a winter vegetable medley. So essentially, any kind of root vegetable I could find at the grocery store, I'm gonna go ahead and bake and then put chimichurri on top of it at the end of this video. This is delicious. I've made this now about a half a dozen times, and my wife and kids absolutely love it. I'm also gonna feature a Nakano knife. They are sponsoring this video. They sent me this knife. It is probably my new favorite toy. Definitely my new favorite toy in the kitchen. So I've got parsnips, I've got turnips, I've got beets, I've got a yam in this case, which I made a mistake. I thought it was a sweet potato, and instead it was a yam. Kind of surprised me. Probably not the best vegetable to throw in there. The texture was kind of mushy, but it was delicious. It was very sweet. Not a sweet potato though. Two different things. Got a little bit of cauliflower in here as well. Whole garlic, some carrots, some Brussels sprouts. The jalapeno. Cannot forget the jalapeno to add a little bit of heat to this. That one was a spicy little devil, so it definitely did the trick. So essentially, go through and peel all the vegetables, get them all nice and cleaned up, and then we're going to go ahead and slice it with the Nakano knife. They were nice enough to send this knife to me, and I have to tell you, I've been a European chef knife guy for over 20 years. I got the knife, the set of Hinkle knives from our wedding 20 plus years ago. A little bit of whole garlic here as well, and I've been using that forever. I don't know any better. And when they offered me this knife, I was like, you know what, let me give this thing a try, see what it's all about. I've been seeing a lot of Japanese knives on YouTube, and I wanted to kind of see what the hype was all about. Gotta tell you guys, this thing is awesome. Razor sharp. It feels so different in your hands. It is 100 times thinner than the chef knife, and it goes through vegetables like a hot knife through butter. It's unbelievable the difference that you're gonna feel when you're cutting this. In particular, the carrots. Cutting carrots with a chef knife is a real pain in the ass. Not that it's a pain in the ass, even with a sharp chef knife, it feels like you're splitting wood with an axe. With this knife, because it's so thin, it just absolutely, it feels surgical. That's really what it feels like. That's the best way I can describe it. So give it a try, guys. If you get a chance, I'll put a link in the description for the Nakano with a code. If you want to save a few bucks, you can go ahead and use that code. But they have a variety of knives on their website, and I'm telling you, they are awesome. This is kind of their mid to lower grade knife, but they've got some knives that are super high end and mid range too. They even have chef knives, which I'm really curious. I'd love to get my hands on one of those. But either way, guys, give it a try. You're gonna love it. Trust me on this one. Beets. The whole reason this entire recipe started was because my friends Patty and Nikki said, hey man, you gotta roast some beets, and I had never roasted beets before. I boiled them and made salad, and I was like, man, let me try it. They are so sweet. They're like candy. They're delicious. And then throw the carrots on top of there as well. Everybody knows about roasted carrots. They're phenomenal. This is a great recipe if you're doing something middle of winter. You know what I've been making a lot of is pot roast from Costco. I'll get that big slab of chuck and put it in the oven and bake it, and then I throw this next to it, and man, let me tell you, the kids love it. It's fantastic. Only thing you need to season this up, a little bit of olive oil. I want to put some olive oil in the pan, and I want to put some olive oil right on top of the vegetables. That way when I mix that salt in, it's going to stick real nice. And then some bay leaves, and that's it. I don't use pepper. I don't use any other spices. Everything in here is sweet and delicious. Once it caramelizes, it is really delicious. Parsnips are so good, and turnips. Never in my life would I have thought that turnips were so good. They're delicious, dude. I'm telling you. So 30 minutes in the oven at about 375, 400. It's going to come out like this. I throw about a half a glass of wine in there, just kind of deglaze the pan, get the vegetables off the bottom, mix it around a little bit, and then 15 more minutes just to crisp them up a little bit. This one I overcooked just slightly. I think I had it at 425, so it was a little bit high. But either way, a little bit of white wine, and then voila, here it is, guys. I mean, phenomenal. Now, I put a little bit of chimichurri on here, so garlic, parsley, olive oil. No salt in this chimichurri, no vinegar in this chimichurri, just straight up chimichurri. And shake it around a little bit. And guys, this tray right here, you see all these vegetables, it fed 4, and there was maybe 1 serving left over. I highly recommend it, guys. A little bit of white wine. Can't go wrong, guys. Trust me on this one. You will absolutely enjoy.